So the new 38 Ride Company line comes out in a couple days and I have to be prepared for it. And one thing that I didn't do yet was name all the pieces. So we're gonna do that right now. Oh yeah, this is also what time it is, and that's a McLaren. Let's calm that down a little. Just taking a break for some OG stuff. Alright, so what I got behind me is the first bit of the new 38 Rideco winter line. That stuff on the wall is mid-season releases, so we're not going to worry about that right now. So my inspiration behind this stuff and a ton of the other stuff coming out over the next few months is the Weekend Warrior Racer. The dude with the beat-up, rusted old truck that has a new bike in the back that's out spinning laps all week and at the races every weekend. Putting in those late hours in the garage, got the mechanic homie helping out in exchange for beers. These are the people that are the backbone of every racing scene, and these were my roots growing up too. I spent my whole life around a racetrack, so it was only fitting to draw a little inspiration from that. Now I have a real hard time coming up with names for things. That's probably what I'm worst at. So we're going to continue to use that as inspiration to come up with some names for all this stuff. Cue montage. Alright, I got them all tentatively named. I've got some alternates on there. Good enough for now. I need to get some sleep. It's 2 weeks later, and some of it is here. Some of it. Okay, this is the part that I really don't like about this business. So as I said, only some of this stuff showed up, and we are now almost 3 weeks past the due date, which means I missed Christmas, huge hit for me, and it's also going to push back all the future releases another week or two because of it being so late. This company is way too reliant on other people right now. I either have problems with shit quality and I have to not release things and get them to redo it or find somebody else to redo it, or people with shit work ethic, and we are in predicaments like we are right now where we are 3 weeks behind schedule. Most of you have probably figured out by now that I'm a firm believer in the saying, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Well, I think this is gonna have to be another one of those things. So that guy is super fired, and it looks like in the next few months, we're gonna have to figure out how to turn the rest of my house into a screen print shop, because we don't mess around here. But anyways, let's get to work and see what we got so far. What the fuck? So remember I was talking about incompetence? I've got a bag full of blank shirts here. That was supposed to be probably the coolest design of the bunch. I guess that just reaffirmed what I said earlier about needing to do this myself, huh? Unbelievable. So as it stands now, we're missing about half of the stuff, which is ugh. And the fact that one design didn't even get made at all just made this line a little bit smaller, which is, that sucks so bad. Quite a few of you guys asked to see behind the scenes what goes on with this thing, and now you got a little taste of what I have to deal with. But we're gonna keep pushing forward. There's not much we can do at this point. So I guess the next thing is to take all the old stock, box it up, and get it ready for clearance stuff, and then start getting all this new stuff inventoried, folded, and on the shelf until the rest of it gets here. The rage I'm holding in right now. Well, it's nice to see some stock on those shelves again. And I obviously had to snag one of the new things right off the bat because, well, I can. So it's only about half of what I've got coming, and I'm still missing hoodies and another tee design. So let's skip ahead until we've got that stuff and continue this vlog from there. All right, so it's been another week, but the rest of the stuff is here. I swear you can see my beard getting progressively longer throughout this video. So you guys have seen me sort and fold enough clothes. I'm not gonna put you through that again. I'm gonna take care of that right now, and then we're gonna move along to getting the product shots done, and then we're gonna show you what this stuff looks like finally. But I gotta put some of the new stuff on first, cause, you know, product placement. Oh yeah, I also have my mom here helping me. Oh, there you are.
I want to try that shirt thing. I want to switch shirts.
Why is it so awkward when you do it? That was like slow motion. Pretty much try to fall over without falling over. This is what you do. You're like, you know what you look like? You look like those fucking air fucking inflatable tube man guys. That's what you look like when you're trying to fall down.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Tube man, tube man, tube man.
Oh, do it over here again.
Just like throw yourself back. Just. That's it. We're done trying this. So like I said earlier, we got to shoot all the product shots of this stuff. Product shots are very important when it comes to trying to sell clothing, obviously. So some of you guys saw a video from the summertime when I made a backdrop to take some of the original photos on. And when I say some of you, I mean some of you, because only about 10% of the people who subscribe to this channel watch videos that don't have bikes in them. Which, let me get that straight real quick. This is a Lee channel, not a bike channel. But anyways, the whole wood backdrop kind of thing has been overdone by basically every single brand there is in the industry for anything. I'm sure every single one of you have seen a product shot on some kind of wooden backdrop, and I'm tired of doing that. I don't want to do that again. So I sat around trying to think of some cool ideas and how I can do this a little bit different. I'd like to do something that is a little bit more involved in the realm of motorcycles. And I know with my realm of motorcycles and how I break stuff all the time, one of the most useful things that I have in my shop, the good old 200-mile-an-hour tape. So I think this is a pretty cool plan in my head. What we're gonna do is take this duct tape, find any solid color wall in the basement, and stick our clothing up against the wall, which may sound kind of stupid to you right now, but don't worry, that's not it. We're not done. It's all part of the master plan. All right, I guess let's get that done first. So that's done, and right now you're probably thinking, well, you just took some photos of your clothes taped up against the wall. That's pretty damn stupid. And you would be right to think that, but we're not finished with them yet. First, we gotta get these things in the computer and finish up my game plan for it. I hope it works, I have no idea. So first we're gonna bring these photos into Lightroom, give them a quick little edit, make them pop real nice. Bam, done. So now we're gonna put it into Photoshop and we're gonna punch out that whole background, and this is why a solid color wall was crucial. This color of wall, pretty terrible, but it's the best one that I had to work with in my house, so whatever. But something like a green, blue, red, yellow would have been a hell of a lot better to make this easier, but this will work. So now that we've got this photo cut out, we're gonna put it onto a plain white backdrop, and we're gonna give it a little bit of a drop shadow just to make it kind of stand out and kind of jump off the page a little bit and not look so bland, but other than that, that's done. And now you're probably again thinking, well, that still looks pretty damn stupid. But we've made every single background on the site completely white, every page. So now when we have all these images loaded up on the page, you can see that it looks like all of the gear is taped up to the same wall, and it kind of jumps out a little bit at you with that drop shadow. I don't know, if you ask me, I think it's pretty damn cool. If you don't, I don't give a shit. I'm into it. So other than everything you've seen so far, all that's really left for me to do is to put everything into the store's inventory on the website so you guys can buy it. Pack up stacks of all this new stuff to send out to my sponsored riders. That's about it. Not very exciting stuff, so we're not going to film all that. So I guess all we have to do now is to show you up close and personal what all this new stuff looks like. So let's go do that. And I guess I can tell you the names of them too from earlier in the video, since I didn't do that. So that is it. Super pumped to finally have a new line coming out to you guys after all the bullshit that I had to deal with getting this one going, but that's business ownership. It's never easy. But by the time you're watching this, the new line is actually going to be live on the site. So click the link down in the description box to head over to 38rideco.com and pick yourself up something nice. And also don't forget to follow 38rideco on Instagram. I'm going to be banging out a ton of content on there that has to do with the company and our sponsored riders and all that. So that's next on the list to start knocking out. We're going to do a little bit of videos about that in the near future here. So awesome. But that's it for this one. I know quite a few of you have asked to see behind the scenes of 38 Ride Company, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. There's going to be more like this in the future. Don't forget to throw a like on your way out the door, and as always, we'll see you again in the next one.